You're getting pickpocketed every day without even realizing it. Not by thieves, but by those expensive brands you've been loyal to for far too long. Right now, Aldi has just released a new lineup of products that are forcing many premium brands to stay quiet. Some items are up to 70% cheaper. Yet the quality is good enough to make you wonder why you ever paid so much in the first place. The most shocking part is that these products are sitting right there on the shelves, but most shoppers walk right past them like they don't even exist. This video will expose that truth and help you keep more money in your wallet while still getting real value. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1.
Wow!
1. Never any. Frozen cauliflower crust pizza. If you've always thought that diet pizza is dry, bland, and overpriced, this Aldi product will make you think again. Never any. Frozen cauliflower. Crust pizza is clear proof that healthy food doesn't have to sacrifice flavor or your budget. The crust is made from cauliflower, lighter on the stomach than traditional dough, yet it still stays nicely crisp, without becoming soggy or mushy like many other healthy options on the market. What makes it great is the balance. The pizza doesn't try to be too different or chase extreme tastes. The toppings are just right, the cheese melts evenly, and the flavor is well-rounded and easy to enjoy, even for people who aren't strictly dieting. You can have it for a light dinner, a lazy weekend meal, or on days when you want something tasty while still keeping carbs in check. Compared to premium brand cauliflower crust pizzas that usually cost $12 to $15, Aldi's version is about half the price. But the important thing is that the experience isn't cut down to match the lower cost. This isn't something you endure to stay healthy. It's real pizza, just smarter for your health and your wallet. 2. Organic cold brew coffee concentrate. If every morning you have to choose between buying an expensive cold brew at a cafe or settling for a quick home-brewed coffee, this Aldi product will change that habit. Organic cold brew coffee. Concentrate is a cold brewed coffee in concentrated form, letting you mix it to your taste in just minutes. No fancy equipment needed, no long wait. Just add water or milk and you have a smooth, rich, easy-to-drink coffee. What makes it great is the quality of the ingredients and the flexibility. Because it's cold brewed, the flavor is smooth and mellow, with less acidity and no harsh bite that can upset your stomach like some ready-to-drink coffees. Since it's concentrated, one bottle makes many servings and stays fresh and consistent throughout the week. Compared to organic cold brew bottles from well-known brands that cost $8 to $12, Aldi's version is only about $4 to $5. But it's not just cheaper. The key is that you don't feel like you're sacrificing the experience. Many people who try it realize they no longer have a reason to pay double just for a familiar label. 3. Priano mashed potato and cranberry tortelloni. Hearing about pasta filled with mashed potato and cranberry might make many people skeptical at first. But that seemingly unusual combination is exactly what makes Priano mashed potato and cranberry tortelloni one of Aldi's most surprising products. This isn't a safe, familiar dish. It's something with a restaurant-style touch where the chef dares to experiment and create a new experience. The appeal lies in the cleverly balanced flavor. The mashed potato filling is soft and creamy, giving a warm and comforting feel, while the cranberry adds a gentle tartness and light sweetness that keeps the dish from feeling too heavy. When cooked, just add a bit of butter, some sage leaves, or a sprinkle of cheese, and you have an elegant plate of pasta that looks like it came straight from a high-end Italian restaurant. What's remarkable is the price, only about $5. At a restaurant, a creative pasta dish like this could easily cost $18 or $20. Aldi brings that experience into your home kitchen at a very affordable price. No complicated cooking skills needed, no long prep time, yet it still feels like you're enjoying something special. Priano mashed potato and cranberry tortelloni isn't meant to be rushed through as a quick meal. It's perfect for evenings when you want to switch things up, for weekend dinners, or when you want to treat yourself without worrying about the bill. This product shows that Aldi doesn't just compete on low prices. It also competes with bold ideas. 4. Specially selected apple cinnamon brioche rolls. Specially selected apple. Cinnamon brioche rolls is one of those products that makes many people rethink the idea that delicious baked goods always have to come with a high price tag. As soon as you open the package, the rich buttery aroma mixed with warm cinnamon spreads clearly, giving you the feeling of stepping into a European bakery early in the morning. The highlight is definitely the apple and cinnamon filling. The apples are finely chopped and retain their natural softness, without being overly sweet or sticky like many mass-produced pastries. The cinnamon is used in just the right amount, creating a warm, comforting sensation that doesn't become overwhelming even if you eat several in a row. When lightly warmed up, the rolls become even more fragrant, with the butter melting and soaking evenly into every layer, making each bite perfectly balanced. At just around $5, this product makes the comparison very clear. Similar brioche rolls from bakeries or upscale supermarkets often cost double or even triple the price, yet the experience they offer isn't necessarily better. Aldi has cut out unnecessary costs to focus on the core quality, flavor, and texture. 5. Steamed asparagus spears. Asparagus is often seen as a picky vegetable, expensive, quick to spoil, and not everyone feels confident cooking it well. That's why Aldi's steamed asparagus spears has surprised so many people. The product is already trimmed and lightly steamed just right, helping the asparagus keep its beautiful green color, a slight crispness, and natural flavor, without becoming mushy or bland like many other packaged vegetables. The biggest value lies in the convenience. There's no need to trim the ends, no need to watch the boiling time or worry about it turning tough. You simply heat it up for a few minutes and you have a neat, attractive side dish ready to go. On busy weeknight dinners, this product saves a lot of time while still making the meal feel complete and polished. Compared to pre-steamed asparagus at upscale supermarkets or similar restaurant sides, Aldi's version at around $3 makes a huge difference. At many other places, that amount of money might only get you a small portion, and freshness isn't always guaranteed. Steamed asparagus spears don't impress with complexity. They win people over with reliability and ease. It helps busy people eat more balanced meals, makes family dinners neater, and reminds shoppers that sometimes the smartest choice is the simplest one. 7. Crofton Expandable Over-the-Sink Colander. There are certain kitchen tools you don't realize you need until you try them once and then wonder why you put up with the old way for so long. The Crofton Expandable Over-the-Sink Colander is exactly that kind of product. At first glance, it's just a simple strainer, but the way it works makes everyday cooking much easier. The smartest feature is its expandable design that fits directly over the sink. This lets you rinse vegetables, fruit, or drain pasta without having to hold the strainer or worry about it slipping into the sink. Both hands are completely free, water drains quickly, and everything stays clean and tidy. For anyone who cooks regularly, especially in a small kitchen, this feeling is truly worth it. The material is sturdy enough not to bend or warp, even when holding heavy food, and the drainage holes are well designed to let water out fast without letting small pieces of vegetables or pasta strands fall through. When you're done, the colander collapses for compact storage in a drawer without taking up much space. Compared to similar products from big-name brands that usually cost $20 to $25, the Crofton Expandable Over-the-Sink Colander at Aldi is only about $5. That price difference helps many people realize they don't need to pay extra just for a familiar brand name. The product does its job simply, effectively, and durably. Please like this video if you found it surprising. 8. Southern Grove Pumpkin Spice Almonds. Every fall, the phrase pumpkin spice appears everywhere, but not every product delivers a flavor that truly justifies its price. Aldi's Southern Grove. Pumpkin spice almonds is a rare exception that does it convincingly. These aren't just roasted almonds with a superficial seasoning. They're a snack with carefully balanced flavors that evoke the cozy feeling of autumn without being overly sweet or heavy on spices. The almonds are roasted to just the right crispness, not too hard and not soggy. The outer coating combines cinnamon, nutmeg, and the familiar pumpkin spice blend. It creates a warm sensation right from the first bite. What's especially impressive is how well the sweetness is controlled. It doesn't overpower the natural nutty richness of the almonds, so you won't get tired of them even after eating quite a few. Compared to similar seasonal nuts at upscale stores that often cost $9 to $10 per bag, Southern Grove Pumpkin Spice Almonds are only around $6. Yet the experience is in no way inferior. In fact, many people say Aldi's version is easier to enjoy because it isn't overloaded with sugar or artificial flavors. This product shows that Aldi really understands what consumers want. They don't sell flashy packaging. They sell the right seasonal vibe, the right taste, and the right price. For anyone who loves healthy snacking with a touch of holiday spirit but still wants to spend sensibly, Southern Grove Pumpkin Spice Almonds is a choice that's very likely to make you come back for more. 9. Hot honey carrots. If you've ever thought vegetables are just a side dish to round out the meal, Aldi's hot honey carrots will make you change your mind. These are roasted carrots drizzled with a lightly spicy hot honey sauce. It sounds simple, but the flavor is refined enough to surprise many people from the very first try. The appeal comes from the clear balance. The carrots stay just the right level of soft, neither mushy nor falling apart. The hot honey sauce brings a gentle sweetness. Then a mild spice kicks in, just enough to make the dish more interesting without overpowering the vegetable's natural taste. When reheated, the aroma spreads and makes the plate of carrots as tempting as the main course. Compared to similarly prepared vegetable sides at upscale supermarkets or restaurants that cost $8 to $10, Aldi's hot honey carrots are only around $3. This price makes many people rethink their habit of spending more for fancier veggies elsewhere. Hot honey carrots doesn't shock with complexity. It wins you over with comfort and practicality. It makes family meals more varied. It helps busy people enjoy vegetables more. And it proves that even the simplest dishes can feel special when done right. 10. Pop and bottle oat milk lattes. If you've ever walked out of a coffee shop with a latte in hand and felt the price was a bit much for what you got, Aldi's pop and bottle oat milk lattes will make you see that habit differently. These are canned oat milk lattes that are convenient yet don't feel industrial or bland like many other ready-to-drink coffees. The standout feature is the smooth and balanced flavor. The oat milk provides a light, natural creaminess, nothing harsh or overly rich. Combined with properly roasted coffee, it makes the drink easy to enjoy from the first sip. The sweetness is well restrained and doesn't overpower the coffee, so you can drink it cold, over ice, or as a morning pick-me-up without feeling it's too heavy. Another plus is the clean ingredients and focus on a healthier lifestyle. Some variants even include added collagen, matcha, or light energy-boosting elements. They're perfect for busy people who still want to be mindful of what they consume. Instead of paying $6 to $7 for a to-go latte, you only spend about $2 to $3 at Aldi for a similar experience. 11. Kirkwood Sweet Heat Chicken Fillets. In the world of frozen foods that's often disappointing, Aldi's Kirkwood Sweet Heat Chicken Fillets are a rare exception that pleasantly surprises many people. These are pre-seasoned chicken breast fillets with a blend of mild sweetness and light heat, just enough to excite the taste buds without masking the natural chicken flavor. It sounds straightforward, but once prepared, the experience feels closer to a restaurant dish than something straight from the freezer. The highlight is the texture of the meat. The chicken cooks evenly, with a lightly crisped exterior that's visually appealing. The inside stays tender and juicy. The seasoning clings just right, not too salty and not overly sweet, so it works well with rice, salad, or in a sandwich. Compared to sweet and spicy chicken dishes at restaurants or fast food places that often cost $12 to $15 per serving, Kirkwood Sweet Heat Chicken Fillets are only around $8 for the whole package. This price creates a clear difference, especially for families who want good food while keeping spending under control. 12. Frozen Smoothie Blends. For anyone who wants to eat healthy but dreads washing fruit, chopping vegetables, and watching them slowly go bad in the fridge, Aldi's frozen smoothie blends is a truly welcome solution. These are pre-portioned frozen smoothie packs that combine fruits and vegetables in balanced recipes. All you need to do is dump the contents into a blender, and you're ready to go. No extra time or effort required. What satisfies many people is the convenience without sacrificing that real feeling. The fruits stay fresh-tasting, not bland or artificially sweet. You can use them for a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or anytime you need a light, healthy meal. In just a few minutes, you have a cool, easy-to-drink smoothie packed with enough energy to get you through the morning. Compared to premium smoothie brands that sell single-serve portions for $7 to $8 each, Aldi's frozen smoothie blends cost only around $6 for a whole bag that lasts multiple uses. You no longer feel like every smoothie is an expensive treat. You can enjoy them regularly without worrying too much about the cost. 13. Mama Casey's Creamy Jalapeno Popper Pizza. If you've ever been disappointed by frozen pizzas with soggy crusts, skimpy toppings, and bland flavor, Aldi's Mama Casey's Creamy Jalapeno Popper Pizza can easily change your mind. The name alone sparks curiosity. And once baked, this pizza truly feels different from the usual options in the freezer section. The standout feature is the bold, distinct flavor. Creamy cheese pairs with mild jalapeno heat that's spicy but not overwhelming, creating an exciting yet approachable taste. The crust bakes up nicely crisp, sturdy enough to hold the toppings without becoming limp or soggy. In just about 15 minutes in the oven, you get a fragrant pizza that feels closer to takeout than cheap frozen fare. What surprises many people is the price, under $5. While premium frozen pizzas at other stores often cost double, Mama Casey's still delivers quality that doesn't make you feel like you're sacrificing taste to save money. Looking back at all these products, it's clear that Aldi is no longer just a place to shop for savings. It has become a real alternative to many expensive brands. From food and drinks to kitchen tools, they all share one obvious thing in common: lower prices without cutting back on the experience. When you know how to pick the right items, you can eat well, use convenient products, and live more comfortably without paying extra just for a brand name. Which item from the video surprised you the most?